Hi, besties! Today it is Valentine's Day, and we're going to be playing something a little silly, a little funny, maybe a WWE dating sim. I wanted to play something like Valentine's Day ish, but all of the things that I found just didn't really seem to interest me, but I do like WWE, and I got recommended somebody playing this dating sim that I didn't even know existed. So that's what we're gonna be playing today. So let's just get right into the game. Oh my god. Okay, right off the bat, I'm intrigued. So I have no idea how detailed this is, or like how much was put into this game considering it was free. So I'm not sure how long this is gonna be. I don't think we'll finish it, but yeah. Alright, fuck it. I'm stalling. I don't know why I'm stalling. I think I'm just a little scared, but fuck it. Let's start. Today's my first day on the job working at WWE. I'm pretty nervous about it. Ha. They had to take me on pretty quickly since there's supposed to be a big event happening at the end of the week. The stadium is just a little past here. I wonder how everything will turn out. Okay, here it is. Wow, what an intimidating building. Well, let's head to the meeting. Yeah, I'm sure that this is how it works. Wow, this place is huge. I almost got lost finding the meeting room. There are a lot of people sitting in here. Girl, these chairs are empty. There's fucking nobody here. Everyone looks like they know what they're doing. I was handed a stack of 4 clipboards when I entered the room, but I haven't looked into them yet. I'm kind of scared too. Everyone else only got 1. I wonder why I got more. I wonder why. Suddenly the door opens and a man walks into the room. Bitch, is this supposed to be Triple H? Like, I'm not hating, like, the artist, good job, but they, like, tried to make him, like, sexier, I feel like. Like, I'm sorry, I don't find him attractive. I hope he's not an option in this dating sim. We're not going for him. Oh, fuck, should I do voices for them? Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. Everyone's here, right? Let's start. As you all know, we have a huge pay-per-view coming up on Sunday. Payback is one of the highlights of the year. We always have a great turnout, and this year won't be any different. You all know the card. You got a big night. This year we're trying something new. I've assigned each of you a match to watch over. Don't worry about getting too stressed. You got a bunch of other people making sure things go smoothly. This is experimental after all. But do try to make sure everything works out. If something goes wrong, or a wrestler is injured, or the crowd doesn't love it, it'll be on your head. Wow, what a lot of pressure. Like, isn't this my first fucking day on the job? I was told about him by my boss. He said Mr. Helmsley was a big guy with an intimidating aura, and I sure didn't want to annoy him. He was probably right. I looked down at the clipboards I was handed at the beginning of the meeting and scanned through them. The first page on all of them is info about one of the matches. The second pages are all different wrestlers. I clipped their profiles on top. Before I can find out which one I'm actually in charge of, Mr. Helmsley speaks again. That's everything for now. Keep in touch with me about how things are going. I like to be informed. This was the shortest meeting ever. Dismissed. Waste of my fucking time, bro. Everyone thanks him, and I get up from my seat. I almost did that in his voice. Like, bitch, he's done talking. Mr. Helmsley stops me before I leave the room. You're the new recruit, right? I haven't seen you around before. I'm Hunter, the Chief Operating Officer. Nice to meet you. He holds out his hand and I shake it. Oh, I should introduce myself too. Should I use my real name? I feel like it's gonna make it cringe. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you, Mr. Helmsley. No need to call me Mr. Helmsley. I may be in a suit, but I'm far from a suit. Just Hunter is fine. Have you looked at your clipboards yet? I've heard a lot of good things about you, so I assigned you a tough one. I laugh nervously and flip through the stack. I read the names, but I don't understand what they mean. Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns? Fatal 4-Way? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Aren't matches usually one-on-one? Girl, how out of the loop are you? Hunter laughs and I feel silly. You should, bitch. You got the main event, Chris. Cheer up. This year's a special one. Seth is the world heavyweight champion, and he has to fight 3 men at the same time. The crowd is sure to love it, and it's your job to make sure the wrestlers are at the top of their game. But I'm just one person. I can't help all 4 of them at once. And the main event? I don't know the first thing about wrestling. Are you sure you want to assign me? Hasn't he heard great things about me? What great things? I don't know shit, apparently. I don't make mistakes, Chris. I beg to fucking differ. I'm sure you'll find out what's best for business. As long as you keep that in mind, there's no way you can mess up. Don't let me down. Oh, brother. He walks away and I look back down at my clipboards. There's a lot of info about these wrestlers here. I wonder which one I should talk to first. I get a choice? Oh my god, guys, who should we go for? Who should we go for? Oh my god, wait. I don't know how this game works, but if it's like any other dating sim, I'm assuming that there's different routes for like each one and you can end up with all of them. So I'm gonna go with my fave first, Roman, and then if there are different endings, maybe we'll try and get them, okay? Okay. I don't know. I actually don't know if I'm gonna play this game ever again. I just wanted something fun and silly to play for Valentine's Day. So let's go with Roman. He looked the kindest out of the bunch, if stoic. The clipboard has some info on him, but it seems like it's only his wrestling career. I head out. Wait, can I read it? It's very blurry. Is this just from the fucking Wikipedia page? It even says he's married. Why is he in a dating sim? Like, I fear that maybe they should have made some alterations because now they just gone and made it weird. I mean, it's already a little weird, but this is fun. It's just a game, you know? I head out into the hallway and look for an assistant. Excuse me, do you know where Roman Reigns' bus is? Oh, Mr. Reigns? I think he had a meeting with Creative today. He should be back soon. Thank you. That wasn't really an answer, but whatever. If he had a meeting, then that should mean he's somewhere around here. I guess I might as well peek into some rooms. This is the 5th room I checked. They all look exactly the same, and I'm worried I might be losing it. I think I'll just wait in the hallway for him. Looking for someone? Huh? I turn around to see who's speaking. Is it Roman? Oh my goodness! It's Blue Contacts Roman! Well, duh, it was like 2015. Oh my god. The music. I love the music. It's really good. Oh my god, can I even do Roman's voice? I think all my man voices sound the same. Oh my god. I've never seen you around before. What's your name? Bitch, this is so bad. I can't do man voices, I'm sorry. Do you need help finding someone? I literally cannot do man voices to save my life, bro. He looks like the photo on the clipboard, so I guess this is Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, I was looking for you. My name is Chris, pleased to meet you. I put a hand out for him to shake, and he gives me a firm shake back. Pleasure's all mine. What did you need me for? I'm in charge of the Payback main event. I just wanted to speak with you. I show him my badge while speaking, and he gives it a quick look. Is this something new? I've never heard of a match manager before. Hunter hired me as an experiment. Roman's face is amiable, but feels hard to read otherwise. Well, it was nice to meet you. I have some sets to run through, so I'll be going, but if you need me, just ask, alright? I nod. He turns around and heads to the gym. Oh, well, okay, bye. He was definitely a pleasant experience. Oh my god. We just met him. I decided to head back to the main hall and ask around to speak to some of the other wrestlers. I make it back to where the assistant is and call out to them. Hey, sorry to bother you again, but can you tell me where to find... Oh, okay, so we have to talk to all of them. I forgot we're managing all 4 of them. I thought that was like a choice. Like, you know what I mean? We'll talk to my next fave, Seth. Why do you ask? Does nobody know who I am and what my job is? I'm in charge of his match and I'd like to speak to him. No need? Oh, that's Hunter. No need, Chris. Hunter comes out from around the corner. Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. I took what you said into consideration. The other wrestlers have been assigning their own managers for Payback. My assistant told me that you went looking for Reigns, so now you're in charge of only him. Oh, okay, it was a choice. I was right. Oh. Not gonna lie, I was a little excited to meet the others. Yeah, I was. But what's done is done, I guess. I mean, I could just like reset the game, but at least I won't die from stress. Thank you, Hunter, that helps a lot. Take good care of Reigns, alright? There's a lot planned for him. Talk to you later, Chris. He goes back around the corner and I see him apologizing to someone. The assistant smiles at me and gets back to work. I guess I'll just go back home. Okay. I didn't sleep that well last night. I was too busy thinking about today and my assignment. I'm much more comfortable with paperwork and accounting. It's kind of scary working with people. On top of that, the guy I have to work with is this mega powerhouse, Roman Reigns. I spent all last night watching videos of his matches online and reading over all his info in the binder. And I noticed one thing. The dude is a fucking enigma. I don't know where he'd be when I get to the stadium, so I go looking for the assistant again. Hey, do you know where Roman Reigns could be? Hi, Chris. He might be in the gym or out running. Thank you. Once again, always helpful. I decide to check the gym first because it's inside and air conditioned. When I get there, sure enough, there he is. The gym has a couple of people working out around us, but they're all pretty quiet and not snooping. The music kills me, bro. It's so good, but it's just funny. I don't know why. Also, I love how he stands like this every single time. Just holding his belt. Like, okay. Okay, bro. Oh, it's you. Chris. Yeah, right. So, I guess you're my new manager. Triple H told me. Just for Payback. There's probably no way he'd want me getting in the way of him and his schedule for a long time. I'm just here to make sure you're in top condition for Sunday. Let's set some base rules first, alright? Not to come off as a jerk, but managers aren't really the type to stick around for a while. So for both of our sakes, let's try to keep this as formal as we can. I haven't seen a lot of matches, but I already know that managers don't stick around because wrestlers are always so volatile. But I don't say that out loud. I know, but orders are orders. Let's just try to get along. Oh yeah, definitely. Just don't get in my way, okay? I'm sorry about this. I know you're probably dedicated, but this is the best solution for the both of us. What do you mean by that? Yeah, considering I just said, what do you mean by that? I'm gonna question. Okay, I'm annoyed now. I'm not gonna just stand here while he hides behind a pretense of meaning well. Why are you even apologizing? Are you looking down on me? Well, that's not what I meant. His face changes when I say that. Look, you and I both want the same thing. I won't get in your way. I just want to do my work. Okay, that is what I wanted to say. Good job, me. Are you sure? I was just trying to find a solution that worked for both of us. What solution? There was no problem. Why solution if no problem? I have to hold myself back from rolling my eyes. I wouldn't. See? Easy. Let's just call a truce. You can do whatever you want and I'll write nice reports. He thinks about it for a while, looking over me. Sounds good to me. You can leave now. Good. Bye! Oh my god. He goes back to his workout and I leave in a huff. I should have expected this after watching his matches, but damn, he really is hard to figure out. Are they all this mean? Like, oh my god, I can only imagine Randy. Luckily, my position here isn't only just taking care of a brick wall. I have a lot of paperwork to file regarding Roman's actions and workouts. Hunter said something about it being data for future pay-per-views, but I wasn't too sure if it was because Roman told someone who told someone he didn't like me. Because Roman told someone who told some... Huh? That confused me. It's frustrating work, but better than being straight up ignored. I managed to finally get everything done. I should probably check on Roman again. Just once every day will probably seem like I don't care and I'm not doing my job. I walk around the back of the arena to avoid the stageheads setting up the arena and suddenly stumble upon Roman. He's just leaning against the wall, arms crossed, looking off into nothing. I walk up to him to get his attention. Chris? What is this song? This Undertale-ass music. How did you get back here? Besides that, it's late. Why aren't you at home? I'm wondering the same thing. I was looking for you. I wanted to see how you were doing. Why would you do that? I'm fine. You should go home now. But now I'm way too curious to just leave. Bro. You can back up! I go to stand next to him while I speak. Okay, but It's weird that you're just standing out here doing nothing. Were you doing something? He doesn't answer right away, and I can see him looking at something behind me while he thinks. I was, but it doesn't matter anyway. He looks down at me, and I realize how close I've gotten to him. Didn't I, like, just meet this man? Startled, I jump back. Did you need anything from me? No. Then I'll be going now. This is so weird! He turns down the hall and walks away, and I look at the ground. He was definitely doing something, but I probably distracted him. But what the fuck was he doing down here? He's such a closed-off guy that it's hard to tell what he's thinking, so I don't even know how to help him. With a heavy sigh, I turn around and head home. All night long, I watch Roman's past matches, even some of the boring ones. Oh my god, that's so real. I've done that for sure. I couldn't sleep. I was so worried about what I'd done, so I kept watching matches to take my mind off it. I stayed up so late I almost didn't wake up in time to make it to work. So when I finally reach the stadium, I'm out of breath and panting. Whoa, Chris, what's got you all worked up? Oh, it's Hunter. I turn around and see Hunter smiling back at me. Well, he's in a good mood. Nothing, I just almost missed my bus. I've only been here for 2 short days. I can't make a mistake now. Well, I just came from talking with Reigns. I tense up. Did Roman say anything? I asked him how you've been working out, and he commended you. I'm surprised. He usually couldn't care less about newcomers. The words don't process fully, but I still stammer out a reply. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Hunter pounds my back with his giant hand and smiles. Did you have to word it like that? That's crazy. Keep up the good work, Chris. Alright. He waddles off in his ill-fitted suit, and I watch him go. Roman? Had something good to say about me? That seems almost impossible. I thought for sure he was going to complain about me. Especially after I challenged him like that. I mean, who does that? Okay, so he likes when I challenge him, apparently. Alright, good to know. I wander off to the offices in my daze. After I've gotten my next batch of paperwork done, I decide to take a break for lunch. And, you know, to check on Roman. I got something from the small cafeteria to eat. While there, I didn't see Roman at all. I headed through the back hallways thinking maybe he was taking a break down there, but it was empty. The gym, the hallways, everything. I couldn't find Roman at all. By the time I made my way back to the office, over an hour had passed. Hi, Chris. Hey, do you know where Roman is? I can't find him anywhere. Oh, normally he's working out in the gym around this time. I checked there and it was empty. Did you try the back hallways? Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's fine. He might be talking with Dean. Maybe. Good luck. Thanks. Once again, no help, but I didn't blame them. Where could Roman be? I decided to take another walk around. He had to be in here somewhere. Hunter had met with him just this morning, and it's not like him to abandon a match. There wasn't anything in his schedule about a photo shoot or something out of area, so he had to be close by. I figured if I didn't find him this time around, I would just admit defeat and do something else. On the way around the back of the ring, I stepped outside to take a breather, since I had been searching for so long nonstop. The sun was already setting. And there was where I saw him. What is he doing? He was sitting on the floor against the wall, his head bowed, and staring at something in his hands. I felt my heart pound. Roman! He looked up, and he was so tired. Chris? Roman, I've been looking for you everywhere. I ran up to him and crouched down next to him on the ground. Oh my god, he gets so close. Like, damn. Back up. Take the contacts out, please. What's wrong? Why are you so concerned? Everything is fine. You can go back now. I wasn't about to admit defeat, not after what he put me through. No. No one has any idea where you've been, and you're hiding out here. What happened? Nothing. I'm just reading something. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to have any alone time. Alone time doesn't mean you disappear to stare at a letter all day. Damn. Got him! Like what, bitch? What are you even reading? Bitch, why am I so nosy? While speaking, I lean over his shoulder to get a glimpse of the paper in his hands. I know I'm being intrusive, but Roman is really acting weird, and it's my job to make sure he's alright. I don't think that's your job, sweetie. You're being a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't hide it in time, and I catch a glimpse of one... He doesn't hide it in time, and I catch a glimpse of a specific official WWE company letterhead. He makes an irritated noise in the back of his throat and flips the paper over on the ground next to him. That's pretty fucking rude of you. Yeah, I agree. Why did Vince send you a letter? That guy. He ignores me, so I ask him again. Vince doesn't just send anyone letters, even I know that. How do you know that, girl? I swear, she like knows some things but doesn't know other things, and it's weird. And whatever he said has obviously made you stressed. He says he has big plans for me. I have no clue what those are since his daughter and son-in-law are encouraging my ex-teammates to kill me tomorrow. But it's not like I'm in a position where I can argue with him. I grab his arm, which gets his attention. Like, oh my god. I don't know. So, like, my character is really pressing him. Literally every time I see this man, she's getting in his face, like, all up in his shit. So, I feel like it's in her character to provoke him, you know? I never choose, like, the confrontational options in video games. But this one feels so, like, low stakes, you know? Let's provoke him. Roman, are you kidding me? He looks confused. Bitch, I'm fucking confused. Is that really what you think? That you can't do anything, so you might as well just accept whatever Vince McMahon throws at you? His face softens and he looks away. I can feel his muscles relaxing under my hand. Oh, brother. You're not like that. You're not the kind of guy to just roll over when the higher-ups tell you. No one else gets it. So many guys, they kill to be endorsed by the company. Or they're talented and they don't even need Vince to accept them into becoming a star. I know I'm not like my family, so it's not like I can afford to pass up on opportunities. I let go of his arm because I know he's listening. Why are you being so moody out here anyway? Girl, he just told you why. Roman looks away with a pensive expression. I bite my cheek while I wait for his answer. I wasn't raised through the indies like Dean or Seth. It's not like I hated wrestling or that I never applied myself. I know that the fact that I have famous relatives is probably the main reason they decided to take a chance on debuting me in the Shield. I have enough fans that Vince wants to use me for his own bottom line, but that's not what I'm looking for. I need to win this match. I need to prove that I don't want what he thinks is charity. He's right. Roman might be hot right now, but he's not as talented as others. See, like, how does she know all of this? Didn't you just, like, learn what wrestling was yesterday? After watching all those past matches, I saw how desperately he applied himself after S.H.I.E.L.D. broke up. Not to mention how skilled his opponents all are. He has to put on a fantastic show if he wants to be noticed. Comfort or scold? You know what? We might as well keep at it. Stop thinking about other people. Roman doesn't react immediately. You said so yourself. You're working your ass off. Is that because anyone is watching you work, or because you're trying to prove to yourself that you deserve the spotlight? I mean, hey. Did she lie? Stop worrying about Dean or Seth or Vince or whoever. This is about you. Win for you. Roman furrows his brow. You're really good at butting into things. I shrug. It's not like there's anything else I can do. Well, regardless, you're in no shape to do anything else today. Let's get you to your hotel. Do I have the authority to do that? Like, doesn't he have a match tonight? What do you mean, let's get you to your hotel? Am I his, like, personal assistant? Because last I checked, I was just his match manager. I reach out a hand to help him up, but he ignores it. I'm fine. I don't push it any more than I already have, but I keep a close... I don't push it more than I already have, but I keep a close eye on him. I end up following him back through the parking lot, much to his annoyance. Oh, he's sick of me. I was going to part ways immediately, but I saw him not moving, and I knew that if I let him, he would just go back to moping. He looks like he's not happy about it, but he hasn't said anything yet, so I guess I'm alright. We call him a cab to the hotel, and when it finally gets here, he turns around and looks at me. Look, don't let anyone know about this. My lips are sealed. And... thanks. Oh! I thought he was gonna be mad at me. I didn't expect that. Yeah, girl, neither did I. You were, like, kinda bitchy. but I can feel myself smiling anyway. No problem. Roman gives me one last look before he turns around and gets in the cab. I wait until they drive off before I head back. There's not a lot left for me to do in the office, and I'm too bummed out to pretend anyway, so I decide to head home. On the way out, I see Hunter talking with the assistant. "Chris, how's Reigns?" "He's getting along." "Glad to hear it. Everyone's excited for his big match tomorrow. I've heard from the other wrestlers' trainers that they're all raring to go. It's going to be a fantastic event." "It certainly will." I smile on the outside, but I'm just screaming on the inside. I really hope Roman will be okay. "I've got some more things to settle, so if you don't mind, if anything goes wrong with Reigns, let me know pronto, alright? His fate relies on his performance, and I hate to see anything go wrong." "Yes, sir." He turns back to the assistant, and I make a beeline for the door. I really hope Roman will be okay. I had tried to call Roman's hotel room, but there was no reply. After a while of dialing, I realized I didn't want to be arrested for being an obsessed fan, so I just went home. Everywhere on TV and online, people were talking about tomorrow's match. Well, today's. I couldn't sleep a wink. I kept imagining Seth Rollins curb stomping Roman to death. Literally, that just happened the other day. At the Rumble. Or Randy Orton RKOing him to oblivion. Or Dean Ambrose stabbing him with a screwdriver. Realistically, I know none of that would happen. WWE has a PG rating after all. But that didn't mean Roman wasn't at a high risk of being hurt. And if he lost, his future was on the line. I have to make sure everything goes all right. I know I'm early to arrive since the match is only at night, but I'm nervous, so I'm just going to walk around for a little bit. Wow, everything is already set up. The stadium is so huge. There's going to be so many people watching tonight's match. I wonder where Roman is. I guess I should ask the assistant again. I find them in the same hallway as I always do. They look much busier than usual, and that makes sense. It's fight night. "Hi, sorry to bother you. Do you know where Roman is?" "Mr. Reigns is with Mr. Hunter right now. They're recording something for tonight. He probably won't be open until the match." "Oh. Thank you." An actual answer this time, and not what I wanted to hear. If the guy I'm in charge of isn't free until the match, then what am I supposed to do? It's not that long until doors open and people start coming in. I head back to the main area. "Hey! Do you need any help?" "Huh? You're too scrawny to do anything." Fucking clocked me, I guess. Told you I have superstars to coddle. "Look, man, I'm free. I just wanted to help out." "Well, if you really don't have anything to do, you can come do some cleaning around the stage." "Got it." I roll up my sleeves and grab the broom the worker hands me. Anything to get my mind off things, I guess. Am I getting a phone call? Oh, just music. I work until I'm exhausted and they kick me out so the crowds can start flooding in. And before I know it, the stadium is jam-packed and buzzing with excitement. I run backstage to try to find Roman. I hear the kickoff match start and the crowd cheer while I check the gym. The announcer's voice is booming, introducing the next match while I run through the hallways. We're already mid-card when I finally find Roman pacing nervously in an empty conference room. "Roman!" "Chris, where have you been?" "Where have I been? Weren't you supposed to be my assistant?" "I'm your manager, not your assistant." "Well, girl, you were acting like his assistant." "Right, sorry." "Are you ready for the match?" Roman smiles. "What, can't tell?" "If you're so ready, then why are you walking around here all nervously?" He laughs. "Look, it's not nervousness. It's excitement." I know he's lying, but I don't want to agitate him any further. This is a really big deal for everyone involved. Why are the choices always so drastic? It's either you'll be alright or stop it. You know what? Because he just called me his fucking assistant. Stop it. Roman, just stop it. Stop doing what you're doing right now. He looks like he's listening, which encourages me to keep talking. Oh, here comes that music again. Okay. A little moment. Acting like the world will end or you'll shame someone. Whatever that means. I feel like there was a typo there. This is about you, not anyone else. Don't take that away from yourself. Roman paces around for a bit longer while I stand and wait. Okay, so sometimes the dialogue options sound very harsh, but they actually just mean something different. I don't like that. I don't like when games do that. Especially in like Detroit Become Human. Oh my god, they always would get me with those fucking one-word choices. I would be just as nervous as him. I just hope my feelings got across. This isn't the first time I've had to prove myself. But I can't remember a time where there was so much to lose if I failed. It's too many people out there, too many opportunities to mess up. They're billing this as a revenge story, but I couldn't care less about that. I just can't lose. None of that matters, Roman. You've been making this harder on yourself since day one. It's not like you're going to be alone. I'll be there. You're going to leave that ring and I'll be waiting for you. Things aren't going to end here regardless of the outcome. He shakes his head. This is ridiculous. I'm getting cheered up by a manager who hasn't been here for a week. Hey, I was trying. But he doesn't sound angry. See? Why does he like when I'm like kind of mean? I hear the muffled roar of cheers and so does Roman. We look at the stadium. Your match is coming up soon. Let's head back. I nod and follow him as he walks back. When we get to the entrance area, a girl with a mic pulls him aside to get an interview in. I decide to sneak out to the crowd area to watch it as an average fan. Do I have a seat reserved or something? Wow. That was absolutely amazing. I was so exhausted watching it and so proud of Roman. Even if he lost, he put on an absolutely amazing show that no one could discredit. I ran out of there as soon as Roman went backstage to talk to him. Roman! He turns around at the sound of my voice, and he's absolutely exhausted, but he doesn't look too terribly sad. Chris, wasn't that fantastic? You were so amazing. I barely managed to stop in time to not run into him. I couldn't take my eyes off of you. Well, you know, I haven't been doing nothing these past few years. Yo, Roman! Oh, Dean is here. We both turn to see Dean Ambrose, who I recognize from Roman's past matches, jogging towards us. Girl, did you not just, like, watch him in the match? He looks just as tired as Roman, who he pats on the back vigorously. What a hell of a match, huh? You fucking killed it, brother. He notices me and smiles. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Suddenly, Roman wraps an arm around my shoulder and pulls me in towards him. Startled, I look up at him. Chris is my manager. I don't know how long I would have lasted in there if they hadn't been here for me. I'm gonna ask Triple H to take them on full time. Dean is looking over at me while I try to stammer out a reply. Ooh, well, Roman was the one who fought. All I did was cheer him on. It's nothing remarkable. Shut it. Just take the compliment. Dean gives out a throaty laugh. Well, if Roman's saying you were the reason he performed like a maniac out there, then you must be, huh? Glad you had a great manager, Ro. Mine was pretty useless. Yeah, Chris is pretty special. I came to see if you were up to licking our wounds at the bar. But I guess you might be a little busy. Parties wherever you make it, brother. Let's spend all night getting wasted and drinking away our tears. Dean laughs again and walks away after patting Roman and I on our backs. I look up at Roman. What was that? I didn't do anything spectacular, Roman. Oh my goodness. I said to shut it, Chris. I'm not lying when I say I don't know how I would have gotten past these last few days without you. I'll be submitting a request to take you on full time. You're alright with that, right? Of course. It'd be a dream come true. You just learned of his existence, like 4 days ago. What do you mean a dream come true? When did you dream about this? Last night? Hunter hired me full-time not long after that. As Roman's manager, we dominated. He hasn't lost a match once, and he always credits me in interviews. Roman. Yeah? You have to head up for an interview now. Hunter's calling for you. Oh, he is? I guess he wants to hear more about how I won't be going down to his pet tonight. Yeah, just get going. Hey, Chris. Thanks for everything. No problem, Roman. Love you. Love you too. Now get going. What? What? Where did that come from? You got it. Good end? What the hell, man? What happened? Where did that come from? So that's an ending? Okay, well, I guess we got an ending. Oh, there's credits. Thank you for playing Payback 2015. Credits to the artist and coder. Oh, and music credits, cool. Yeah, I love the music, it was great. I'll just let the credits go by, and then I'll do my outro and stuff. Did you get a confession? Maybe you should try again. This time, try using a name you just saw. You might get an Easter egg. Huh? Huh? And, like, thanks again for playing. You're welcome. I had fun. I'm just kidding. It was fun. It was just a little odd, you know? But it was fun. I liked it. If you guys want me to try and get the other endings, then maybe I will. But for now, that's gonna be it for Payback 2015, the WWE dating sim. I think that was fun and silly. A little cringe, but I liked it. It was fun. If you guys want to see me get the other endings, maybe I will, because this was just something fun I wanted to play for Valentine's Day. So I don't know if I actually do want to go and play the other routes, but if you guys want to see me do them, then I will. And you can let me know by leaving a like and subscribing and leaving a comment, because I reply to everybody, literally everybody. But yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.